Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought it'd be fun to do an all over glitter eye. I have this palette right here. It is all glitter shades. Pretty much they're all neutral. This is the Artistry Studio palette. And I just thought that that would be really fun. I also have my Milani Pure Passions palette that has a lot of glittery shades in it as well. So we're just gonna have fun with glitter. First I'm gonna take my concealer, and the concealer I'm using today is my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. Apply this to the lids and blend it out with my beauty blender. Then I'm going to take a pressed powder. I'm just using the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is in the color 03 Natural. I'm just going to apply this to my lid so that way we don't get any creasing and we can set the concealer. To start out, we are going to use a transition shade that we have some sort of base. I am going to go in now with my glitter shades, and I think that I'm going to go in with this dark brown right here to kind of go on the outer crease. I'm going to take a different fluffy brush with that color and apply that. I don't know how pigmented these are, so I'm going to be really careful. Okay, so I'm seeing a little bit of glitter, but not much. So I think I'm going to go in with my finger and just see what that does. I'm just going to pat that over. There we go. Oh, that's better. So I think once you get your initial shape down where you want the eyeshadow, then go in with your finger and pat the glitter. And take the first brush we used for the transition shade, and I'm just going to blend out these edges a little bit. For a little bit more depth in the outer corner, I'm going to take this black and I'm going to apply that to the outer lash line. I actually decided to take a little bit of more of a smudging brush to go into that black. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade right here. This is kind of a more natural nude shade. It has a little bit of a bronze effect to it. I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to apply that to the center of my lid. I'm going to kind of try to blend it in with the other glittery shade that we have. Alright, so now I'm going to go into this white glitter shade right here. I'm going to apply that to the inner corner. We're kind of creating more of like a gradient effect from dark to light. We're going to go onto the face, and I want to kind of keep my skin a little bit glowy and dewy just because this look is like really just like sparkly and glowy, and I just want, you know, my face to kind of resemble that as well. I'm going to take the Physicians Formula. So I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer. This is an illuminating primer, and so this is just going to give me a little bit of that glow that I want. And I'm going to focus it more like on my cheeks and the high points of my face. Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Foundation Stick. This is a lighter coverage foundation, so it's not going to give me like full coverage, which I don't mind, even with a look like this, just because it's summer and I just want everything to kind of be light and fun. Start kind of just giving my face a couple lines on it, my forehead, and then a little bit down my nose. I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to start blending that out. I'm going back to that Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer. Put that under my eyes, down the nose, forehead, and chin. I love concealer. I love how like sometimes when I put foundation on and I'm like, that doesn't really give me the coverage that I want, especially with the Physicians Formula. I really like it because it is really light, but because it's such light coverage that it doesn't necessarily give me the coverage that I want. But then when I go in with concealer, it just kind of brings everything together, and I love it. Back into that pressed powder we used. I'm just using a pressed powder today to set my face. I'm not using a loose powder. So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to swirl it in the pan there. And then I'm just going to start like pressing that into the skin. My brush is a little wet. I just washed it last night. And all my other brushes are dry except for this one. So we might go to a different brush. Yeah, we're going to go to a different brush spot in the pan. Yeah, we're just going to go in with a different brush. Alright, so now I'm going to go with bronzer. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It Bronzer. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. I'm just going to... apply it to the forehead. Really get into that hairline. Neck. Under my bottom lip. So for highlighter, I'm going to be using the Pure Nude Essence Be My Highlight. And I'm just going to take a small little fluffy brush, kind of swirl that around in the pan. And then I'm just going to apply that to the high points of my cheeks. Nose. High points of the brows. Blush, I'm just using a Artistry blush. This is just a really kind of sparkly, glittery pink blush. It's almost like a blush topper, but we're gonna use it as our blush. And the apples of the cheeks. Alright, so I'm going to go quickly off camera, do my brows, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I just got my eyebrows on. I used the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. I am really loving this. So now we're going to go back to the eyes. I'm not going to do a whole lot on the lower lash line. I'm going to take kind of a more flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to take the bronze shade that we were using earlier, and I'm just going to apply that to the bottom lid, kind of connecting it with the shadow on top. For lower waterline, I'm just going to take my Wet n Wild Ultimate highlighter pencil, and I'm just going to line my waterline with that. You can see how much of a difference that makes, making your eyes just look more big and wide awake. I'm going to go to mascara. I'm going to apply about 2 to 3 coats on top and about 1 to 2 coats on bottom. We're almost done. Just need to go into lips. I'm going to take the Aubree Go Wild Matte Lips Vibe lipstick. I set the face with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Kind of take my sponge and just kind of go over everything gently. Alright guys, that is it for my video today. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It's just down there. And if you are subscribed and you want to be notified of every time I upload a video, you can hit that bell right next to it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.